I'm Sniti, a French educator from Master French with Sniti, and today we are going to do the question answers. Which chapter? The chapter number 2 of Apprenons le Français part 1. So let's start with it. The name of the chapter is Comptons ensemble, and that means let us count together. So this means let us count together, and as you can guess from the name of the chapter only that it is something related to the numbers. And yes, you are right, it is all about numbers. We have learned the subject pronouns, the accents and the numbers, and today we are going to start with its question answers. So here is the first question of this chapter, and that is in which we need to fill the numbers and their spelling in the blanks. So wherever it is needed, such as the number are have gone out and their spellings also have gone out, then we need to fill it in the spaces. So here is the first part. First, remember that I will speak it in English and then I will translate it to French. So the first one is 2 plus 3 equals to 5. Now it in French is known as 2 plus 3 égale 5. Then we have the second one, 1 plus 5 equals to 6. 1 plus 5 égale 7. Then we have the third one, 2 plus 7 equals to 9. Now here 7 was gone, it wasn't here, so we feel that what should be added to 2 if it will give us the 9 number. So 7 should be added to 2 so that it would give us the 9. So 2 plus 7 égale 9. Then we have the fourth one, which is 4 plus 6 égale 10. And now what does that mean? It means 4 plus 6 equals to 10. Then we have the fifth one, 5 plus 7 égale 12, which means 5 plus 7 equals to 12. Here from 1 to the 5, the questions were of addition, and now comes the question of multiplication, as you can guess from the sign. And do remember that égale means equal to and plus means plus. Then fois means into, which can also be said at times of something. Then we have the sixth part. It is 2 times 2 equals to 4, which is 2 fois 2 égale 4. Then we have the seventh one, 3 fois 3 égale 9, which means 3 into 3 equals to 9. Then we have the eighth one, which is 4 into 3 equals to 10. So here 4 was missing. So what should be multiplied with 3 to get the number 12? And here we will write the answer as 4. So here it in French is known as 4 fois 3 égale 12. Then we have the ninth one. It is 6 into 3 equals to 18. So 3 was also gone here. And we need to find out that what should be multiplied with 6 to get 18. So the answer to this is is 3. Then we have it in French, which is 6 fois 3 égale 18. Then we have the 10th one, in which we will answer the last part, in which we have given with the numbers and we need to find its product. So 5 into 4, what is that equal to? It is equal to 20. So it would be in French would be 5 fois 4 égale 20. So that was for the question number 1, and let's go to the question number 2. Here we are at the question number 2 of the question answers of lesson 2, and that is écrivez les chiffres en lettres, which means write the numbers in letters. So here we are, in whatever I have underlined in the green are the numbers, and I have written it in letters, and they were not there. We need to see the image and understand how many are there. So the first one, we have 2 balls here, so 2 ballons. Then we have the second one as 3 cerises, which means 13 cherries. Then we have the third one as 5 fleurs, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. Then we have the fourth one, and that is 3 tomatoes, which are 3 tomates. Then we have the fifth one. In this picture there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. In total 7 pens. So that in French will be 7 stylos. Oh sorry, this has erased. Yeah. Then we have here 4 hats. As you can see from the people, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here 4 chapeaux. So that was for the question number 2, and let's go to the question number 3. So here we are at the question number 3, and let's first read the question. That is, écoutez et écrivez les noms des villes françaises. Now what is the meaning of this? It means listen and write the names of the French cities. So here are the first one is an example that is given to you, and then we need to follow the same pattern and write all these. Now as you can see here, I have written something in Hindi here. So what are this and why have I written it? So the main basic purpose of writing this in Hindi is to make you able to grasp the pronunciations of these cities well. So here, as I will give you an example, Lyon, here I have written as a Lyon. So you can guess the meaning and the pronunciation of it. So the example, let us see the example, and that is Paris. So first I'll read it the name, which is written in all the capital letters in English pronunciation of the alphabets, and then I'll read them in the French pronunciation. So what is the difference between English pronunciation and the French pronunciation? So first remember that in English pronunciation, the difference between English and French is that all the letters are same, but just the pronunciation is different. Like we pronounce A in English as A only, and in French we pronounce it as A. So here we have first one, Paris, and it is pronounced as Paris. So here we have but before doing anything, let us understand the meaning of majuscule. Majuscule means capital letters and minuscule means small letters. So it is not given in the book minuscule and majuscule, but I will tell you that P should be written in capital letter and the other words should be written in small letter, as it is the main purpose of every writing. So we have P, majuscule, A, R, E, S. Then we have the next one. Here are the questions that we have to answer. The first one is Lyon. Then we have it as L, majuscule, Y-O-N. It is pronounced as Lyon. Then we have the next one, Grenoble. So we have J, majuscule, R-E-N-O-B-L, and it is pronounced as Grenoble. We have the third one, which is Dijon, which is Dijon, and in French we pronounce the separate letters as D, majuscule, E-G-O-N. And then going on to the fourth one, do remember this is the very important one. So Perpignan. So it is pronounced as Perpignan, but I have seen most of the people pronouncing it wrong as Perpignan, and that is totally wrong. You need to pronounce it as Perpignan as it is written here. Then we have its pronunciation of the different letters. The first one is P, majuscule, A, R, P, E, J, N-A-N. Then we have the fifth one, which is Orleans. We have it as O, majuscule, R-L-A-N-S, and we pronounce it as Orleans. Then we have the sixth one, which is we pronounce it as C-O-G-N-A-C. The pronunciation is as Cognac. Then we have its letters C, and it in French is known as C, majuscule, O, J, N-A-C. Then we have the seventh one, and that is Nîmes. Then its spelling in English is that N-I-M-E-S, and it's separately pronounced as N, majuscule, E-M-E-S. Then we have the eighth one, which is Châteauroux. It is C-H-A-T-E-A-U-R-O-U-X. T-E-U-R-O-U-X. Then we have it as say majuscule, ash, a, te, a, u. It is pronounced as u. Then we have er, o, u, x. And I am giving you a very important thing and you need to focus here. भाई फोकस करना है इस पर, क्योंकि बाकी जो भी फ्रेंच लेटर्स हैं उनकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन को हम मैच कर लेंगे. जैसे कि ए हो गया तो वो आ, तो हम थोड़ा सा वो हो जाएगा, मैचिंग हो जाएगा. ई हो गया अ, तो वो हो जाएगा. बट अब कुछ लेटर्स, जैसे कि एग्जाम्पल दे रही हूँ, बाकी और होते होंगे, बट अभी के लिए जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है वाई एंड एक्स. So these have a totally different pronunciation that do not match at all. So y can be written, I am writing just the pronunciation how we pronounce it as y, e, g, r dash, g, r, e, c, y. Or someone can also write I here, e, g, r, e, c, y, and they can also write it as k. Then we have the pronunciation of x, and that is X, E-K-S, X, and people can also write it as I-K-S, X. So do remember the pronunciation of Y and X. Y is pronounced as Y and X is pronounced as X. Then where we, at the last one, which is Aix-en-Provence. It is Aix-en-Provence. So why it is A-I-X dash. So Aix is a different one. Then we have E-N. It is a different word. Just the do remember the dash, that is telling us the spacing between the pronunciation of these. So Aix-en-Provence. Then we have P-R-O-V-E-C-E. Then we'll see to the pronunciation of each of the letters. Here we have A as majuscule, E, X, A, N. Then we have the dash. It is called in French something, but I am not telling to you because it will come in the higher level of the Apprenons le Français part 1, part 2 book. And then going back to the topic, and that we were at P, R, O, V, A, C, A. So that is Aix-en-Provence. Then I'll read it to you again. Lyon, Grenoble, Dijon, Perpignan, Orléans, Cognac, Nîmes, Châteauroux, Aix-en-Provence. So do remember the pronunciation of these. Now going on to the question number 4. So here we are at the question number 4, and it says the detail is nombre, which means tell the numbers. So the question 1 and 2, there are two parts of this question. The first one is les filles dans la classe, and the second one is les garçons dans la classe. So the first one means the number of girls in your class, and the second one means the number of boys in your class. So what you all and I have usually observed is that approximately 10 से लेकर 25 तक गर्ल्स हो सकती हैं, और बॉयज़ का भी उतना ही रेशियो होता है 10 से लेकर 25, क्योंकि यूजुअली जितने भी क्लासेस होती है उसमें 40 से लेके 25 से लेके 40 तक ही स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं. तो इसलिए दिस कैन बी, आई हैव रिटन दिस अप्रॉक्सीमेटली, बट आपकी क्लास में जितने गर्ल्स और बॉयज़ हैं आप उनका नंबर लिख सकते हो. So that was all for this video, and we are going to continue the rest of the question answers in the upcoming video. I hope that you liked this, and do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye and have a nice day.